Sì, là. Sì, sì.
Okay, first question for Novak, please.
No, but that looked like a comfortable way to get into the tournament.
Yeah, it's a great way to start of the tournament. As I've said in the press conference prior to the tournament, I miss playing here. I really enjoy it. I enjoy night sessions. There's a lot of people for an opening day of the tournament, and it's a working day. So I want to thank everyone coming out. It was a great atmosphere. 1 hour match. I think I've done everything as well as I imagined it to be for the first match. Of course, things always that can be improved, it can be better, but I have to be satisfied with the performance.
Novak, when you come to a tournament and initially one of your biggest rivals was going to be here, I'm wondering, does that change anything for you that Roger is not here?
Well, look, not in particular. I mean, of course, Roger is such an important player and person and a brand for our sport. So of course you don't want to see him missing one tournament, two tournaments, and now he's going to be out till the grass season, as I hear. So of course that's a blow for our sport and for this tournament in particular, where he's defending champion. He has won many times. But it doesn't change much in terms of my approach. If he would have been here in the draw, we would possibly meet only in the finals. So I mean, you got to win 4 matches. You got to, build your game. You got to win against all these guys that are playing on a high level. There's some top players always, from top 10, top 15, at least 4 or 5 players are playing each year. And it makes this tournament a great challenge for me or for anybody else.
Novak, you were asked after the match, your perfect start to the season. You said it's down to practice. Give us a bit of an insight. Have you done anything differently in the off-season that perhaps you haven't?
Well, look, I adjust every single season, every single year to the changes that I experience as a person and as a player. I mean, I don't believe in such thing as stagnation or comfort zone. I don't think that the comfort zone exists really. You're constantly challenged on every level, I think every single day. So I am continuously trying with my team to come up with different ways of training, approaching things like recovery or mental training and emotional training. And I think combination of all these different elements gives you the formula for success. Obviously, it hasn't worked always perfectly, but I understand and I accept that I'm flawed as everybody else. But I think being conscious of that and trying to work on yourself, which is the internal work, of course, is the biggest work that you possibly could do. So. Of course, I still spend a lot of time on the court, in the gym. You have to. There are certain things that you have to do, obviously. Physically, but you can do a lot of things mentally and emotionally, which allow you to be in that flow state, allow you to be in your peak performance every single match. As I said, that's not a guarantee that it's going to work everywhere you go. But throughout my career, I've been fortunate to have success rate quite high.
No, last year Roger won his 100th ATP Tour event here. Jimmy Connors, I think, has the record on 109. You were on 78. You spoke about the world number one being important and wanting to have the record number of weeks at world number one. Do you keep an eye on titles won? And is that a goal?
Of course, I'm aware of that, but that's not one of the highest goals, to be honest. For me, I've mentioned that the highest goal for this particular season is the number one, and Olympics and Grand Slams. And I think every next season that I play, hopefully, if I still want to play and still like to compete, Grand Slams will be right up there. So titles won will come, I guess, hopefully as a consequence of high performance and winning tournaments.
And Novak, your thoughts about playing Philip Kohlschreiber yet again?
Yes, I lost to him in straight sets in Indian Wells last year. I am aware of what he's capable of, and he likes playing actually top players on a big stage. He has lots of experience, and he's very fit. I mean, he keeps on playing even at that age on a high level. So I certainly will not underestimate him. As I said, you know, I before our last meeting, I lost to him in straight sets on the hard court. So I will prepare myself, and you know, I'm feeling good on the court, and tonight was another testament to the way I feel, and confidence, obviously, you know, striking the ball well. So hopefully that can continue in the next match.
Novak, I remember you were emotional the first time your son was in the stand watching.
Yeah.
Now that he's growing and Tara
Yeah.
as well, I'm wondering, what has this process been like for you? What are you trying to tell them about what you do and your role in the sport?
Well, he's slowly starting to understand. Tara is still too little. You know, she's only 2, but Stefan is now, you know, 5.5, and he understands a little bit more why I'm absent from from home. That's obviously a very difficult part for a father who is a professional tennis player. You travel a lot, and they don't travel much with me. So, you know, just certain tournaments throughout the year. And I'm thrilled, obviously, when I'm able to have him on the stands. The rare occasions, you know, because also their attention span is not really high. So, you know, and so I was really surprised that he, you know, it wasn't a long match, but still he was, for most of the match, he was there watching, and he was quiet, and he has the education of a tennis spectator. And he's also playing tennis. He likes playing tennis, but I'm not pushing or forcing anything really for him to play, to come or whatever. It happens naturally, spontaneously, day by day. And you know, he has friends here, so obviously that's a kind of a social outing for them. You know, watching a tennis match.
Does he have a favourite player in Novak?
I haven't not asked him yet. You know, he knows. And right now he knows Rafa, Roger, Tsitsipas, and Dominic Thiem and Zverev. Those are the players that he's familiar with, and he's, you know, he hasn't been watching too much tennis except when I'm playing. So, you know, he hasn't really stated who his favorite player is, but I don't know. I have a wild guess.
Lost in English?
Yesterday you played with Hachan here.
Yes.
Just your impression, how far is from his this one now?
Well, I think Karen, he's very powerful player physically, and also he hits the ball hard, especially from the forehand corner. He hits backhand very flat, and he has a big serve. So with this kind of game, I think he's always a contender to be, top 10, top 15 of the world. And he's been playing, I think, better quality tennis, in the last, I would say 4 or 5 months than maybe last season. He had some ups and downs. Remember, he was testing rackets after he won against me in the finals of Paris-Bercy. He had his best finish of the year, best season. So I think, he's still kind of, because he's still young, so he's figuring out, how to be best version of himself throughout the entire year. It's a big task, rankings are, it's much more difficult nowadays to get to top 10, top 5 of the world. I'm sure that's his goal, and he's got the talent, he's got the potential to achieve that.
Thank you. Silvia, Mr. Schmeichel here.
Thanks, Nole.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.